Hello, YouTube. This is Kevin Williams from YuGiOhTopTeam here, reporting to you the video on Big Miles and Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't mean to, copy off of your Yu-Gi-Oh channel who did this, little video on this too. Ironically, it's almost the same exact situation, but it is no point of it making me not fit it on YouTube because I need to put another video, don't I? Don't mind me, I just do. I'm a weirdo. But I was at my local car shop this Saturday, and I ran into a fella who was a part of another team. And their team is pretty straightforward. They all run whatever top tier is, or, one of the top 10 decks are. The lines of, six Sams in this format, um, Sabers, Frog, some Frog decks, depending on what they're doing, which is use like a quick draw variant with frogs, which is, is pretty effective. And I've seen it in a lot of tournaments too, like Swarms, Black Wings, the entire lines, Infernities, same thing. Now, me and him, I just got finished trading each other some cards, which he's being a dick about that too. But that's beside the point. As Mr. Trainer, he asked could he see a deck I was using, in case he wanted to trade or just looking at, if it was he wanted to buy the deck off me. I was like, deck's not for sale. Sure, you can look through it just for the heck of it. Now, mind you, I didn't bring my deck. This is my girlfriend's deck. She runs a Monarch variant, which is with warriors, but it has warriors and like she has some weird stuff. I'll do a deck profile on her deck too. It's really weird, highly effective. I will pull some duels of that, of her duels when me dueling with her deck online at a later date. But highly effective. He goes through it, and mind you, this is not like a melee deck. It's a Monarch variant. It's a Monarch deck with her variants in it. Like, he was really angry because it's a Monarch deck and was like, okay, where the Roz is at? Why are you running Thyalos? Why you only have, one Caius in here? What's going on? Like, your deck's ghetto. It's not ever going to work. And what are all these weird warriors doing in there? Like, insects. Like, your deck's never going to work. You're never going to win with that deck. Like, I will destroy it in a few seconds. I was like, okay, bro, the deck is really good. It might not seem, too imposing at first, because of course it does not run the mainline stuff and Monarch decks, but neither does my entire team. We are unique and very highly effective because none of us run mainline stuff. We all use creativity in our decks, unlike most players. We, don't run Light Swarms. We have never even tried to run Light Swarms or Backwings. We never suggested it. We get it, we just sell it. We get those cards just to sell them and trade for them because everybody else wants them, and it's no reason. Hell, I will give you a value for $1 for a reason that I'm not using it and you need it. The fact is, we don't do that stuff. We all use our own decks. We run reptilians, and only thing I consider main one right now is gravekeepers, but we're running gravekeepers way before everybody else wanted to use them. So that's beside the point. Back to this a-hole that wanted to, insult my girlfriend's deck. So we got into a little argument, and it came down to the fact that he wanted to duel me. He bet that with his Infernity deck, he would run through me in a heartbeat. That was his best deck. He supposedly had never lost a match with that deck. I was like, okay, that's supposed to make me scared or something. It's a game. He's like, this is just game. How about this? You just, pit up some cards. Pit up some cards if you're going to do it because I'm way better than you. I'm way better than a little half-rate deck. He said, you're a third-rate duelist. No, you're a second-rate duelist with a third-rate deck. I'm like, dude, for one, you got that off of Duel Masters. I know that show. I have history in Duel Masters. We ain't going to even go there. But she made me look stupid because I actually know what that line was from. And for second, if you want to duel me, just say so. And if you want to bet something up, sure. I knew I was going to win only because he ran his mouth too much. Now, we wound up betting up one of our cards. He bet up $100 Dragon, and I put up a Pot of Duality. So, for one, as you can see, that's not even a fair trade-off, but I didn't care. So we dual smashed in the first game. He barely scratched me on the second game. He won, but he only won because I let something go. He tried to use Dark Arm Drag. Dark Arms effect after I used Book of Moon on it. Like he could chain it. That's spell speed 1 against spell speed 2. I don't think not. But you know what? I let it go only because I didn't care about that game. Third game, smashed him. He scooped, right? So he started complaining, you got lucky or you stacked my deck. I got a great bad hand. You got like all your best cards. There's no way. You kept getting all those cards. Yeah, whatever. It was all this, and all that. I was like, okay, how about this? I bet up every card I own, every card my teammates own, all our books, everything. He's like, so I'm not betting up all. I was like, go ahead. You just bet up the $100 dragon. Now, mind you, you might not know. Well, you can't know unless you were there watching it, which I'm pretty sure some people might have been there watching it. It was a $100 dragon that I actually gave this dude. I gave it to him for free. I was dueling him, pitting up everything my team owned for a card that I just gave him for free. So we got into it. Smashed in the first game, he scooped. Smashed in the second game, he scooped. And he was just speechless. The first thing he said was, well, you wanted to start going off with it again. I was like, you know what? You keep your card and let that be a representative that, you just embarrass yourself to a second rank duelist with a third rank deck. When you finally get some skill to even be considered second rank, then you can come play me again. And then I left the store. I didn't see his face because I felt like I was tough at that moment. I just had me a little moment. Now, moral of the story is, do not judge someone's deck just because of what you apparently see. See how the deck works. See what the strategies are. Creativity is the most dangerous thing in this game. A lot of people say, well, you can't get creative in this game because then top tier deck will just smash you. Completely untrue. Here's a challenge. Get as creative you can. Take some of your favorite cards, build decks around them. See how good they can get. If they have weaknesses, test run them, test run them, test run them. See what their weaknesses are, fix them. And you know what? If they have some weaknesses that you can't fix, where it's always a weakness you can fix, cover it up. Just beat them by being a better duelist. Don't judge anyone's deck. And you know what? I want to hear your views on it. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I want to know how you feel about people with big mouths in Yu-Gi-Oh! People that think they're tough, one of the greatest duelists ever, and they're not. People who think they're the best things in sliced bread. That's the only analogy I have. I'm actually not very good at analogies. What I'm good at? I'm good at doing this. Bill Castry. That's what I'm good at doing. Alright, but anyway, this is YuGiOhTopTeam. Like I said, rate, comment, subscribe. If you're in the Philadelphia area, check out Red Cap's Corner on 40th and Locust Street, right behind the Bridge Theater. And like I said, please just let me hear your view on it.